All right, so the first reading that I'm about to do here is our money message. The title of this reading may change over time, but for right now, that's the title of it. All right, so this is our money drawing spray, the quick money drawing spray. I got this from Orion's Oracle. I love it. It has like a nice little herbal type of manifestation smell. Okay. All right. So this is our Soul's Journey Lessons card. We're going to pull two cards, masculine and feminine energy, to give us some messages on what we should be focusing on, looking out for, looking forward to, in regards to maintaining or managing our money, our resources, the things that are connected to our money that we don't realize, because money is a spiritual thing. The abundance and lack thereof is all spiritual. All right. All right. So the masculine energy is peace, and the feminine energy is denial. All right. So peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. So right now, within May 2022, and we have envy on the bottom of the deck. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. All right, so I'm gonna tie this in to peace and denial for the feminine energy. All right, so peace is knowing that, like Job in the Bible, I could lose it all, but that creator, that source energy that I call God, the Most High God, that I, personally connect with and believe in, whatever it is for you is whatever it is for you. But I believe that, as long as I stay in alignment with and in tune with that, and trusting and believing in that, and, my divine, masculine energy that resides within me, that I would be able to rebuild, replenish, restore, just do whatever it is that I need to have that which I need again, because I know that God is an abundant God, and I'm not here as a human in this experience, in this human experience, to experience lack, to experience poverty. That's not what I'm here for, and I know that I have that understood. So that gives me peace personally, and knowing that I cannot have $1 today, but I have everything within me, wisdom and belief that I'll be able to, rebuild as I'm doing now, after going a period of time without and having to, accept help and ask for help from others. All right, and that wasn't easy. All right, so for the feminine energy, we have here denial, and I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So this is just telling me, and we're gonna tie this in with envy a little bit too. Right now, the feminine energy that resides within us is currently getting out of illusions, is seeing the truth of who you are, get a better understanding of your purpose and why you're here, and understanding that we all have purpose. All of our lives matter. We're not just here to do what we were told we were supposed to do in many cases. That when we are connected to the source, the creator, that subtle, quiet voice that lies within us, that lives within us, When we are in a state of peace, we're able to hear it better and connect with it more freely, more confidently. Yeah, denial is, recognizing when peace is missing and it needs to be somehow found. It needs to be found, and if that means disconnecting from, the illusions of social media and the pressure to fit in and try to fit in, trying to stay on someone else's idea or a clock of what you should be doing at a certain age. For instance, so many women are feeling pressured to, be married and have children way before they're ready. Because they're seeing that being praised and glorified, so much on things like social media. And don't get me wrong, I think bringing new life into this world is absolutely amazing, absolutely a beautiful gift. But I also believe that doing that in a stable, healthy, grounded, committed relationship with, the mother and father, that, created the child, and that have a desire to, provide for that child or those children, to have, what they need on at least a basic level of food and shelter and, resources, to grow up and be the best that they can be in their lives, to be a responsible and respectful, child, and that'll one day grow to be a respectful and responsible man or woman. I'm into that type of stuff. Yeah, I think bringing life into this world is beautiful when, the parents are prepared for that. But when they're not, it's like pump your brakes from my perspective and, look at the things within yourself that needs to be worked on and needs to be addressed and needs to be given honest, attention to, so that, when we do things like bring children into this world or create new businesses and organizations. You hear that thundering? They said it was supposed to thunderstorm started hours ago, about 7 hours ago, and here it comes. But with that being said, it always does that when I do these type of readings. And anyway, yeah, we want to make sure that we're not envying and being jealous of other people's lives and relationships, because people only show us and tell us what they want us to know and what they want us to see. So if you have these picture perfect family pictures and these great outings and trips and this and that, that does not equal happy. That does not equal peace. That does not equal true love. So don't be fooled by the things and the, illusions that create denial, being in denial of, the truth. All right. So that will be something that you want to be paying attention to and prepare for, to make sure you're not blocking your money, you're not blocking your blessings, that if you fear losing something or someone, whether that be yourself or someone outside of you, then it's time to replace that, fear with becoming more aware of who you are. Because when you know who you are, you don't have time to, when you know who you are, you won't be so caught up in what another person is doing or not doing. You're going to allow that person to be who they are and respect them and appreciate them for, the good things that, they bring to you and bring to your life and add value, and also accept them for the things that you know, they still haven't figured out, they're still working on, and so forth. But as, you know, a person who is responsible for their own well-being, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and financially, you want to make sure that if that relationship is blocking your blessings, is holding you back, is restricting you, is oppressing you, then you might want to consider, you know, creating distance until that could be either restored, or you can find that with the person who is on your same level and is able to provide that same harmony, that same balance, that same peace, that same love, and thoughtfulness and compassionate in the same degree that you are, because that, my friend, is when the love is true. All right, so for peace, we have clinging to the past, letting go, and playfulness. All right, so in order to get the peace, maintain the peace that you need in the month of May to make sure that your money ain't turning funny, you have to let go of anyone or anything that is bringing you confusion, that's bringing you instability, that's bringing you stagnation, that's bringing you imbalance, that's bringing you stress, that's bringing disorder, you know, hurt, you know, sadness, making you feel like you needing to escape, making you feel like, you know, alcohol, drugs, or sex, or anything that is not healthy, you know, is a better option than dealing and facing life. So we want to let go of anything that is like that, because that is actually keeping you away from peace and keeping you in denial. Playfulness is something that is here as a potential outcome to be experienced by finding and maintaining your peace. By doing that, you know, you'll be able to feel more free to enjoy yourself, to do something rewarding, you know, treating yourself, if that's something that you haven't done or haven't been doing lately. Letting go of the past. It's the past for a reason. So in doing that, you'll be ready to dance, sing, you know, just have fun and be grateful that is here. All right, so let's see about denial. Control. All right, so when it comes to denial, you have to get out of your mind. You have to go a little bit into your heart and find balance within your mind and your heart, so that you won't feel like other people or another person is responsible for the lack that you are experiencing or feeling or overcoming. You want to take your power back by realizing that the only thing that you can control is, you know, yourself. And by trying to control someone else through manipulation, through, you know, hocus pocus magic spells, and I'm saying that because these are things that have been coming up. You know, I've been listening to the readers and, you know, listening to different things that are consistently coming up with different readers that are in, you know, the goddess game, organized goddess 11. And, you know, people are trying to hold on to, you know, things that are not healthy, and they're making themselves sick, and they're calling it COVID. I'm sorry, I'm just like, it just came out. All right, so we have the master and new vision. So once we realize that, you know, the only thing we can control is ourselves, and that is only to an extent, because the universe, the Most High God, the Creator, Ra, is a big factor, and the biggest factor in all of this. So as human beings, we have a thing called willpower, and that is in alignment with our solar plexus chakra, which is yellow. And when we are feeling the lack of confidence and poor self-esteem and all of that, then we're in denial. We don't believe that we are worthy of what we desire, and the visions that or dreams that we have gotten, if we've gotten them, because some people are that disconnected where they're not getting the visions and the dreams, and that's why they envy other people that are connected. So with that being said, the advice here for the month of May and our feminine energy, our more receptive, more inward, more meditative energy, receiving energy, we want to start, because new vision is starting on our self-mastery journey, where we are seeking to find self-discipline, find self-control, boost our self-image and our self-esteem inwardly, and let that be exuded outwardly over time, because the work speaks for itself, whether it be in how you look and feel, in the work and things that you create and produce, however that may come for you. It is a matter of, making a decision to commit to, change for yourself. No one else can do that for you. All right, and how about that? On the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool, a number 0. This is a new beginning. So this is telling me here that although in the past you may have doubted yourself, you may have allowed others to convince you that you aren't equipped or qualified for whatever dream or vision that you've been given from on high, from the Most High. So whether it has been some type of test that you have not been able to pass on a 3D mundane level, just trying to get certified to be in a certain work field, or graduating from school, the young people, high school. I'm sure I'm gonna attract the young people with these messages, but do the work. That's funny. All right, so and dreams of abundance. All right, so we got 2 oracle messages I'm gonna read here. We have a new beginning with the Fool. We have starting the journey of learning better and doing better, to get out of denial and to stop being jealous and envy of others who have done the work. Okay, is the bottom line. And finding the courage and the confidence to in peace, and letting go of the past, whether it's someone or somebody that hurt you, or some people that hurt you, whatever, and just being, look, this is crazy. Look at this playfulness and this new vision. They're both like dancing, reaching back. There's light exuding from them, both. And it's just telling me that there's a lot of serious matters going on right now, and serious things that need to be addressed in all of our lives. But we want to make sure that we are doing the work and recognize that this is a reset, a new beginning, a new opportunity to experience life in ways that we never thought we could have. And we can now because, the truth is present. The dreams that we've gotten of being abundant, of living an abundant life and a fruitful life, whatever that looks like for us, that it is an option, that it is an opportunity on the table for us at this time. And underneath that, we have obstacles and blocks are lifted to triple confirm this. We have we have new vision, letting go, clinging to the past. And then we have obstacles and blocks are lifted. So let me go ahead and do the work from the book to get our practical money message for this reading. Notice I said this reading versus this week or this month because I don't know. Depending on my schedule, I might be able to do these weekly, a couple days a week. It kind of all depends on, how things flow here. If you see this card, please don't think of it as a chastisement. Nobody is doubting your work ethic or suggesting that you're not carrying your weight when it comes to your life purpose. Instead, this card reminds you to avoid the quote unquote manifestation trap, or doing visualizations, saying affirmations, offering up prayers, and so on, while ignoring inner guidance that advises you to take action. It is up to us to act upon the guidance we've asked for. The majority of manifestations occur when we listen to our inner urge to make positive changes, learn something new, do research, and make connections with others. Life is a collaboration from the moment we are born until the moment we transition. We are forever working with other people, our angels, and God. Without doing our part, we often don't get the results we would expect. What guidance have you been receiving that you've been ignoring? Perhaps you feel intimidated, confused, doubtful, or unprepared to act on it. Yet God doesn't give us guidance unless we have the ability to follow it. Today, take one action step in the direction of your inner guidance. If you're unsure what to do, take a moment right now to pray for clarity. Then take another action tomorrow and another the next day. And you'll soon manifest support in ways that exceed your dreams. All right, so I love when the message just ties in to, ties everything up that I was saying. Like Nike, just do it. And just make sure that you are taking the time for yourself that you need to balance out, everything that's coming in information wise from people and your family and your work and your relationships. You're making sure that you're taking time to listen to the most important, factor in everything, which is the creator, which is God. And you need to, do the work and find the balance to shut everything down and have that time for yourself, to take care of yourself, to nurture yourself. And if you're in a committed relationship, to nurture your partner, that you're nurturing one another at the same time. Why not make that a practice, a habit, a daily thing? Like if you're gonna be with someone, you wanna be with someone that you feel good about being in their presence on a daily basis. If you're gonna be with someone intimately. Like I've seen too many times where people have these, distant relationships that involve, them having multiple relationships because they are looking for a little bit of this from somebody and a little bit of this from somebody and a little bit of this from somebody. And then it's a whole bunch of, crumbing and a bird fest. So if we take the, and I ain't judging, I ain't here for that, but I'm observing and translating the observation the best way that I know how. So instead of settling for crumbs here and distributing crumbs here and crumbs there, we want to make sure that we are making the most sense of what we're doing for ourselves and for all parties involved. If, you know, you're just doing business with someone and your relationship is supposed to be, you know, business and not, you know, anything personal, then, you know, keep personal separate. And family too, you know what I mean? I've in the past given, you know, people outside of my family and people within my family opportunities, you know, to work. And I've gotten, you know, favorable results, and I've also gotten unfavorable results. So I'm not that person that's gonna say you can't work with your family and you shouldn't do business with friends. I don't think that's true. Actually, I think the best relationships for me are people that you can have both with. I've seen it done, you know, I've studied, you know, successful Black couples who have done it and still are doing it. And, you know, their empires are flourishing, and I'm, you know, grateful to have them as examples and people that I can call, you know, if, you know, I have a question about relationships in that regard and I need, you know, advice from someone that I respect that, you know, is taking care of their business. So, with that being said, now's the opportunity to dream, but it's also a time to move. It is time to take action on the things that, you know, we have a desire to create and manifest in our lives, and things that we've been journaling about and praying for and singing and dancing about, you know. Healing is beautiful, and the things that come on the other side of healing are even more beautiful, and they are created and designed to help others heal, whether that be, you know, your art, your music, your, you know, however you choose to express yourself. Because on this deck here, it is full, reminds me of someone who has an artistic mind, an artistic spirit that, you know, sees life from a different point of vantage. Someone who has overcome some things, and in the overcoming, you know, they are still feeling alive, looking at the possibilities. They're optimistic, and they're ready to begin something new, you know, whether that be individually or collectively. So, you know, these are beautiful, bright skies here. He's at the top of a mountain and, you know, just ready to take action and to get different results than, you know, we've gotten in the past. All right, so the message here is do the work. Do the work. And it's yours. All right. This is our money message, and I hope you found some type of value from this message today. If you did, please make sure that you follow me on Instagram at marissablack.com, spelled Marissa Black, DOTCOM. And you can also follow me on YouTube directly at Miss Black's OG Network. You can find that link at marissablack.com, as well as in the bio section of all my videos. You can find, you know, the remote, which links you to all of my social media and, you know, the direct pages within marissablack.com. So, yeah. Also, like I said, for the month of May, my schedule is updated. If the service is available, I'm offering it. If it's not available, I'm not offering it in May. My hours are updated right now from Monday through Saturday, 10 to 6. I prefer appointments to be scheduled online if you expect and desire to have a better experience. It helps me to be more organized, and that just helps everybody. So with that being said, if you have any questions, you can reach me in the Black Book, go to the remote at marissablack.com, scroll down to OGs United, and you can leave your message there. I will respond as soon as I can. I encourage you, if you have not yet done so, become a Black Card member. You will be provided access to the videos that I have coming up that are for our subscribers only, our members only of OGs United. So I am working on getting physical Black cards for our subscribers as well. That is something that has been a task that has been on the table for a little while now, actually. And now that I'm bringing it up, it's like to do the work. I'm feeling like it's kind of for me to make sure that, you know, being that more resources are now coming in, it's allowing me to be able to invest more on the investment side to bring these things to life. So as you become, you know, Black Card members and help the platform grow, I definitely want this product, this item to be something different and something of great quality and of value. So that's why I have been waiting and, you know, letting the totality of what this product is going to do come to me before I just go ahead and throw something out there. So I think that's all here. I thank you if you have waited to the end to get the updates. And like I said, all donations are always appreciated. We have multiple ways you can do that. You can do that with Cash App, $Experience Black, on PayPal, and what else? Through the remote, there's also an option where you could donate there. All right, so I thank you again for your time, and I trust, hope, and pray that, you know, all that you do here until we meet again is done in love and light, and that you can have everything that you need to be and do great things. Peace and love.